Alright, we're back with normal white black Eldrazi taxes in Modern. I still haven't really pulled the trigger on any changes. I just kind of like where the deck is at, which is kind of weird because this list has been in flux for a good while. I've been trying to like figure out where its place is in terms of the decks we've been pairing up against, but just taking a look at the meta and like I guess the biggest deal is in terms of win percentages, the biggest deal is what humans and Mardu. But humans is fine. Humans is definitely an above 50% win rate, but it's definitely close. And I don't think there's like a very substantial thing you can do to change the humans matchup. There's a possibility that like worship is better than settle the wreckage. So like that's a change I could be making. That's a change I considered when like Bant Spirits surged in popularity after M19 dropped. Everyone was playing Supreme Phantom, and Settle the Wreckage can sometimes be really embarrassing against Bant Spirits when they have like 2/2 Mausoleum Wanderers or something, and you have 4 mana, then you really want to worship sometimes. But they've kind of fallen to the wayside. What's up, you Henny? So, I mean, Settle the Wreckage is kind of fine. I don't cast it often enough to really know which one I would want more. Maybe Worship's just better because it, like, gets you out of like corner cases more, but sometimes you just don't have a creature in play and you like draw worship and you die, but sometimes they can attack through a Settle the Wreckage and still rebuild. So it's definitely a toss-up. The other toss-up would be like swapping out another Rest in Peace for a Relic of Progenitus. Relic of Progenitus being much more soft graveyard hate, but combos with Eternal Scourge a lot better and is boardable against the blue-white decks. Blue-white and Jeskai. Whereas Rest in Peace really sucks in those matchups. Relic of Progenitus can at least cycle, and if you have an Eternal Scourge, it comes back forever as long as you have Relic in play. Unless they terminus it. Hey, thanks, Kogan. Got my haircut yesterday, I think. I forget. Already forgotten. All time's back. Just in time for some Strangler action. Alright, hello, everybody. And, yeah, not much to say other than that. I really like the 60, just, like, this feels really good. Thanks for the 2 bits, Yeti. I think Lomer Boy, when you were gone yesterday, donated a bunch to, like, get ahead of you. Kind of hated on campus. Why is that, Kogan? I did kind of, like, the barber did kind of mess me up, though. Usually I get like, the same haircut all the time, but this was a different hairstylist, and like they know the instructions, they know like the razor numbers and stuff, which I don't know because I'm terrible at that stuff. And they just like basically took a razor and just like my head. And I was like, this is not how I usually do my haircut, but whatever. This is too late now, so no, whatever. My hair will look the same in like a week anyway, so I don't really care that much. Substatic. Did I make a Legacy Premier League bracket? No, I didn't. I was like a little bit too busy and also a little bit too lazy. So that kind of, meh. I briefly scanned like the matchup sheet and I was like, I don't even know half these people. It's just gonna be like coin flips for most of them. Yeah, exactly. Worst case, it'll be the same in a little bit. Oh god, people. Oh, is it? Yeah, because it's like week 1 with all like the dorm room floor bonding stuff. Oh, I remember like freshman year of college, did that for like a week, never talked to him ever again. Ugh. Sometimes you can like find a friend, but sometimes you don't. Anyway, let's get in there. Yeah, thanks for the 3 pride bits. Really cementing your lead against Lomer Boy here. Wait till you're wearing full-time and in grad. Oh, that sounds horrible. Full-time and in grad school? Ugh. I just skipped the grad school. That's fair. It gets less socially soul-crushing and more just, like, actual soul-crushing. So on my list for Dallas, finally. Let's see it. Henny, did you already like post it? I imagine it might just be in the Discord. That's fair. Yeah, I think almost all of my friends out of college were because of Magic. Like, rather than meeting people at dorms, I just started going to the LGS and just made friends there. I barely know anyone, like, even in my major. I know more people. I mean, some of them were in my major just because engineers are a bunch of geeks. But, oh man, I'd say it's actually close. If we had a Thought-Knot Seer, I would snap this off. I think I'm going to keep this anyway. On the play, and, like, Displacer plus double Temple's really strong. And we have just, like, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of greedy, but we'll keep it. There is a very... the Venn diagram of, like, people that play Magic and engineers is very close. 10-minute drive. Oh yeah, I was like the friend with the car on campus, so all of my other Magic playing friends were like, "Hey, drive us to F&M." I was like, "All right." Pack like 7 people in my 5-person car. Because we were all a bunch of like dumb freshmen. What's this? Hollow one? Hollow boys. Oh man. Well, at least we have more Aether Vials. White source for Path would be nice. Ooh, nice. Not allowed to have a card. Ooh, that sucks. That was also the bus driver. Yeah, Static. One of my friends actually got me, like, as they were graduating. They were like, "You're above me." They got me a little like fake taxi thing I could stick onto my car because they always call me, like, whenever they message me, they'd be like, "Taxi, drive me to F&M." Cycle Street Wraith, sure. What did they discard? 2 lands, hollow one. At least we didn't get double hollow one last turn. That would have been rough. I held extra vials. Yeah, I kind of want to play the second one. Definitely not playing out the third, though. That's definitely fair. Is there a Flamewake Phoenix in there? It looks like there is, so we're just gonna path this hollow one. What up?
I'm back from the book club.
I want my opponent getting back a Flamewake Phoenix. Get out of here, hollow one. I wanted to Arbiter Path that, but would much rather just not deal with that Flamewake if possible. Ooh. Now we will play Leonin Arbiter, and then Violent Tide Hollow on their upkeep. Yeah, because the second vial is probably, or the first vial is probably going to go to 4 at some point. Really want to draw Eldrazi Displacer. Too bad they Burning Inquiry my Displacer away. I am an engineer, Kogan. Electrical engineering. Bolt Arbiter in response. No? Cool. Opponent's hand is Flameblade Adept, Goblin Lore, Goblin Lore. Can you see Bits leaderboard? I have no idea. Maybe. I guess I take a Goblin Lore? They're likely to just fire off one to try and draw their stuff. They might, like, flashback looting or something, play Adept, but whatever. I don't think I'm supposed to take this Flameblade Adept. That's one of the things that right now that I actually can't beat. Although, they can Flameblade Adept, Goblin Lore, land, get back a Flamewake. So maybe just taking the creatures better. The Goblin Lore might just, like, discard the other Goblin Lore, and I don't want to deal with this Flamewake Phoenix. Yeah, I talked myself into it. Yeah, Henny is up there with 509. Discard the other Goblin Lore, a Looting, and a Tarn. So they have Black Cleave Cliffs, 3 other cards now. If they drew, like, Angler or Hollow One, we're in trouble, but looks like they didn't. Yeah, we're gonna take 2. You got me, opponent. Yeah, there's a heck of a boot war yesterday. Static. 509, 505, 310. We're letting him fly. Samuel 7L. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. What's this? Grog? Thanks for the 90 bits, Henny. Just making sure your lead sticks to the rest of the week. So this Tasker is pretty bad for me. No, it's not target opponent. Oh, they can't activate this ability anyway. Whatever. Let's draw Eldrazi Displacer would be nice. Pathix, I'll be okay. That's not as great. Guess I'm supposed to just sit on this Aether Vial. Vial and Arbiter. Don't really have a lot of plans. Not looking the best for me, but we'll get this Shalai, which will eventually be this Flame-like Phoenix. Did I get tagged in a Discord post? Oh, I did. In Modern. Oh, people talking about the... They played Mountain. They still have the Black Cleave in hand, but I imagine that's going to the bin once they cast, like, a Looting. What are they casting here? Another big guy? Yeah, another big guy. They want to play around Path when they get to their Flame Wake, I suppose. So I guess fine. I wonder if I'm supposed to triple block this thing. Probably not. I lose an Arbiter and a Tide Hollow. Maybe I am supposed to triple block this thing. Just because I don't have any other plans to kill it. They get back Flame Blade and they can Play Blade. Play it after. Fine here sometime. Nice channel you got. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for showing your support, Samuel. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the content. So if I triple block, they kill Tide Hollow Arbiter. We're left with a Leonin Arbiter. We untap and we have Shalai to beat this. We're facing down a 5/5 and a Flameblade Adept. The Flameblade is not as scary anymore. There, I got this back. So I think I'm going to hope that I don't have a Bolt as one of the last two cards. Just put everybody under the bus. Oh, do they have a Bolt? Wow, that's a bummer. Now we're probably dead. They didn't respect the Thalia with the Vial on 2 activation? Man, that would have been a sick play. AirPods came in. I'll walk around the house while my phone charges the member. Sounds pretty dope. So we're probably dead unless we draw like 2 Path to Exiles back to back now. Yep. Alright. Not worked out great for me, but I don't even think I was winning if we managed to kill this Tassiger. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe. We get the Strangler on the Gurmag. Maybe. We had a chance. So for this matchup, what do we want? Do I want Bitter Blossom in this matchup? Seems medium. Fatal Push also seems medium. Alright, medium cards. Don't think Eternal Scourge is good here. What's bad? Arbiter seems not great. Shalai seems fine. I don't have to bring my phone. The perks of modern technology. Yeah, Bitter Blossom definitely seems better than Push. I'm not sure if I want either of them. Strangler's fine. Strangler can strangle whatever that thing is. I can never remember the name of that stupid menace guy. I've been told cutting for Leonin and Thalia. That sounds about right. I'm definitely on cutting for Leonin. Leonin seems really not good in this matchup. Thalia seems okay on the play. Stops like Goblin Lords and stuff. But it's not excellent. But what else is bad? Flicker Wisp seems... I could see, like... Flicker Wisp with Strangler is actually a good way to deal with big guys. Cutting a Scholar, cutting... I can see Scholar, I can see Thalia. The other question is, do I even want this Blossom? Is Tass just... Yeah, Tassiger is just a smaller, easier to delve Gurmag Angler in this deck. In my opponent's deck. Sometimes... I don't think they play 4 Anglers, but maybe they play it as a 5th Angler, or maybe they play it as an easier to delve Angler. Beats me. Thanks for the 2 bits, you Henny. I think I'm just fine without the Bitter Blossom. I don't like it that much. Doesn't block very well. It takes like 2 to block a Phoenix. It chump blocks big guys, but yeah, I'm not sold on. I think I could go down a Scholar. I don't hate that. I would like to play first. This hand's combo is sweet, right? It might be, combo's like okay, I guess. They don't cast that many spells, right? It might deal them 4 damage and gain 4 life, but is that good enough? This hand's also fine. We have Path and Vial. Probably good enough. Assuming we get to keep this Path. Gonna lead on Caves in case we top deck another colored source to cast Tight Hollow Scholar. Also because we don't have like a Thought Knot in our hand to like double temple Thought Knot. Yeah, most of their spells are cast between turns 1 and 3 anyway, so it hits like flashback lootings or bolts or something, but doesn't seem excellent here. Gonna Burning Inquiry all my 2 lands and my path, and we're gonna draw a bunch of like Thought Knot Seers. I guess it's also fair to lead with the colored swords because I can just get Burning Inquiry off of all of my lands, so I definitely want to be able to like cast colored spells at least. That's definitely an argument here. What you got, opponent? Opponent. Opponent seems to have no legacy tonight. Nah, I need to like update my. I have like a time schedule below, but I've gotten to the point where I have a like pretty consistent like what I'm playing schedule too. In terms of Monday's legacy, Tuesday's kind of a wild card day. Just do whatever I feel like. Wednesday is modern, and then Thursday's the day off, and Friday is both modern and legacy. My legacy track record is better than modern. That's correct, but also people like seeing different formats. I enjoy like mixing up a little bit. I definitely have loved playing Legacy a lot recently. Legacy's been really good to me, but don't just want to jam it all the time. I like to mix it up, you know? Play other tags and varieties. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Shanine, thank you for the 292 pride bits there. Yeah, Henny. The ball is in your court. Oh man, I could have cast Skolo this turn. It's just gonna get Lava Manned. So I just have to path this, Vial and Scholar next turn. What you got, opponent? Goblin Lord? Deal. I might path a hollow one if they play one here. And just, like, live with this Lavamancer existing. Discarded, yeah. Oh, geez, 2 hollow ones? Yeah, we have to path the hollow one here. Man, what What if they attack? How greedy would that be? You're blowing up like 3-man Inspector. Yeah, we're gonna path the hollow one. I don't want to deal with this. It's gonna be hard dealing with his Lavamancer, but it's also gonna be hard dealing with 2 4/4s. Thanks for the 2-bit, see ya, Henny. Not a great draw there. We can't even, like, put it in the Sculler. We need to draw Rest in Peace or something. Probably gonna leave this Vial on 2 so I can Shalai and have a protected Sculler. And then probably have to, like, double block this hollow one and lose all my stuff. And also lose to Bolt again. That, or we can draw something like Settle the Wreckage, or another Path, or Wasteland Strangler might do it. We can set it up in light combat. What's their exiled card? Oh, right, I pathed that hollow one. This is like discard 2 Flamewake Phoenixes, ruin my life. Discard no Flamewake Phoenixes, that's good for me. We're in the clear so far. Fortunately, this Grimlavamancer is going to bully me. Rest in Peace, Path to Exile. Sell the Wreckage, I guess, is just a 4-mana Path to Exile here, but it would be okay. I would definitely take it at this point. They got a Delve guy. Oh, let's really draw Settle now. I'd love to settle some Wreckages. One-time dealer. We're going to leave the Vial on 2, for reasons I talked about a second ago. Perfect draw. This is probably not going to do it. We still need to find and sell the Wreckage, or we are probably hosed. I'm tempted to just, like, put in the Sculler right now to play around Bolt plus Lava Man. I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to shoot my face. Aggressive. And by aggressive, I mean that's probably a good play, considering my opponent has 9 power on board. Actually, no, they don't have enough cards in the graveyard now to double shoot. We'll just get in the draw step. Hello, cat. Come here, kitty. Come here. Cat just hates being on the stream. Ooh. Oh. That was a mixture of emotions. I was like, ooh, Bolt. Oh. And I was like, oh no, push. I was like, wait, they can't cast push yet. How does this work out? It's gotta be the Bolt, right? Because they can just, like, Bolt plus Lavamancer Shalai, and they can't Fatal Push Shalai unless they have, like, a fetch land or something. They technically could, like, Lavamancer their own Lavamancer, push Shalai, and just dome me for 9. But whatever, we're taking the Bolt. I also think we are still very, very hosed here. Yeah, we can't double block this. They just kill Shalai, off of Mancer down the Tide Hollow. Can we double block this? No. I think our plan is just draw Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, Strangler would be okay too. Yeah, I think we just have to take this. It's not great though. I'm kind of surprised they didn't Goblin Lore first. Does that mean they're not going to Goblin Lore at all? Yeah. It's got to be. Otherwise, they could have Goblin Lore to try and keep Fetch Land plus Fatal Push or whatever. No, that doesn't even work. They can't. No, they could. They'd have to get kind of lucky, though. TKS, huh? Well, trades with Hollow One. We're not dead. I don't know if it's great. It's a plan, but now what are we doing? Are we double blocking the Gurmag? Hoping to draw an answer for the Grimlavamancer? In like one turn? Because they can just double block here. Everything trades except I'm left with a Tide Hollow. They Grimlavamancer down the Tide Hollow, now they have a Bolt and a Grimlavamancer. So I need to draw a answer for this Lavamancer immediately, or I just die. I mean, it's basically my only option. Block Hollow Boy, double block Grimlock. Yeah. The issue is that, like, this isn't a particularly good plan. Plan is just top deck answer for Grimlavamancer and hope they never draw, like, a Flamewake Phoenix or a Bloodghast before I solidify my board position. Gabo Lore. Oh, those are some... Oh, dear, not Flamewake Phoenix. That means we're just totally hosed, right? You just die if I double block. No, wait, yeah, no, because they don't have the Bolt back. They can only kill a Schlei or the Tide Hollow. But now I think we're dead. Because they can't shoot me and bolt me because they have to kill the Schlei. So they have to Grimlavamancer down the Tide Hollow first. Wait, they didn't even get back the Flamewake? I mean, we're still dead, but... And they get to draw a card off this Thought Knot. Yeah, we're incredibly dead. Maybe they, like, have double Bolt as the last two cards in hand. Or some nonsense like that. I'm glad they didn't get back the Flamewake Phoenix, but I don't think that it matters. I don't understand why they didn't get back the Phoenix, though. Even if I just block it with Schlei, they can Grimlavamancer it down. Oh, they wanted to leave up Terminate, sure. Terminate? Is that a normal Hollow One card? That really doesn't feel like a normal Hollow One card, but I don't know. This deck's weird. Now my opponent has Bolt Lavamancer and a 5/5, and I'm at 5. That's not good for me. Oh man, time to get him. Yeah, we're dead. Rough beats. Definitely happens when your opponent double Hollow Ones you. Alright, there's the scoreboard. 11-27. Still 7-4 against Hollow One. I do just kind of hate that matchup in general, though. I personally just really dislike the card Burning Inquiry. Because it, like, randomly him to Turox you out of games for no reason. I think if Burning Inquiry is one-sided, we win game 1, like, pretty easily. Just, like, with Eldrazi Displacer. I don't mind the RNG element of, like, playing them, like, them discarding their own cards randomly. Like, that's fine. If you want to do that to yourself, sure. But, like, making your opponent do it kind of makes for unfun games at different points. But that's just my opinion. I don't think the deck's, like, overpowered or anything. For the queue. Did I set up Stream Decker? Looks like maybe. Yes. Alright, cool. Yeah, not much. This still isn't Legacy. I mean, it was Legacy yesterday, Chyla. Go watch the YouTube video. Alright, this hand's pretty gas. Keep. It's got cards in it. Lands and spells. Humans, huh? I want an Aether Vial. Well, my double Leonin Arbiter suddenly is bad. Yeah, probably just gonna play Displacer on 2. Oh, that sucks, Chyleth. Tune in on better days. Although, to be fair, Tuesday's usually not our Legacy day. Tuesday sometimes is modern stuff. Ooh, a one-lander. Yeah, we're still definitely just jamming Displacer. We can find Flicker Wisp to just, like, tap down this Vial a bunch. Yeah, Monday's our usual Legacy day, and I wasn't playing. In your defense, you are correct there. Monday is my typical Legacy day, but I won the PBTQ. We had to... It was for the people. You come back next Monday, we'll probably be playing Legacy. Freebooter, that's rude. I liked my Path to Exile, thank you. Let's draw. I really want to draw Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp this Vial, and my opponent's pretty hosed. I'll block. Second Displacer. So you're saying is if you don't win any more PTQs, I want him to suffer through any more water? I mean, I guess. I don't even know when I get to play in the next PBTQ. I already won one. So if I blink this, I get my path back, right? And I could just, like, path their champion if I wanted. Alternatively, I could play second Displacer instead. I don't really want to... I want to set up an Arbiter before I path this champion, though. Just so they don't get their land. So they're just relying all on this Vial. So if I play Displacer, and then next turn I can play Arbiter, I still can't blink plus leave up path. Yeah, it does kind of suck. You can't just, like, play more for fun. And other prizes. There was one in Bloomington that I was going to go to because my brother really wanted me to come. But I won this one. I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm not going to this anymore because I can't play in it. So if I want to do my sick play, I have to play Arbiter this turn. Arbiter into, like, Blink Kite Sail, get back Path Champion. Or Path whatever scary 3-drop they have. Alternatively, we just, like, play Shalai next turn. The Freebooter can't attack anymore. Got a lot of options. They could Reflector Mage this Displacer, which will be really embarrassing. I didn't play, like, a second Displacer, but I don't want to give them the land when they're just, like, all in on this Vial. Just putting in, like, a Lieutenant here. Meddling Mage. What am I going to name? Path Exile? Shalai. That's mean, I guess, but we can still blink. I'm pretty sure I can blink plus Path this, right? Oh, man, I really actually want to trade with that. That's, like, actually pretty tempting. But no. Well, but we have, like, second Displacer. But then I can't get my path back until next turn. I could trade with this, then follow this next turn, play another Displacer and an Arbiter. Maybe that's okay. One's Vials on 3. They don't have like a flash 1-drop. Next turn, play Displacer plus Arbiter and just set up to like blink this like later down the road. I think I'm okay with that, honestly. Oh, we just drew like another path too. Jeez. It's probably even better than playing Leon and Arbiter here. Maybe it's like path both their guys or something. But then I can't also play Displacer. Not enough white. I think it's realistically it's probably just going to be Displacer plus path instead of second Arbiter. Also, we're gonna get in with this Arbiter here. So what now? You get to a PTQ. Yeah, you go to an RPTQ. You qualify for an RPTQ by winning the PPTQ. And then if you like top 2 or top 4 or top 8, depending on the attendance of that RPTQ, then you can go to the PT. 3-drop, sure. Like Mantis Rider? Sure. I think I'm just gonna path this Mantis Rider in all honesty. Come on, Flicker Wisp. Just more paths. I'm not gonna say no to more path exiles. Represent TNT at the PT, maybe one day. Also, most of the PTs are like limited standard unless like they have the fun ones that are modern, so. Now we have the option of pathing or just blinking someone with Displacer next turn, so. Pretty decent. Limited TNT, just draft DNT. You're so good at winning bad matchups. I mean, we lost a Hollow one. I mean, Hollow one's not that bad of a matchup. But we are just kind of dumpstering this Humans player. Yeah, we're just like top decking a bunch of Path Exiles. Do I just like take this? If I blink this, all they know is that I have another path in my hand. I think I'm just gonna take this and wait for them to like. They probably won't violent anything though. I might path this Meddling Mage to be honest, just so I can cast Shell Eye. What do they have on a file on 3? Whatever. Opponent just concedes. All right, got him. Didn't expect just snap concession there, but we were kind of just taking my opponent into church. Alright, Arbiter and Thalia, you guys all suck. Get out of my deck. Arbiter was actually pretty good there, but you can't always have your opponent keep a 1-land file hand, and you just draw a bunch of Path Exiles to punish them for it. My patented board in a 3-drop 3/3 against Humans plan, which is sometimes better than Thalia. Maybe there's like a chance I'm supposed to likely even one Thalia. Thalia is just really anti-synergistic with the Zealous Persecution, Cell Wreckage, Fatal Pushes that you're all bringing in. And I like that 3/3s trade better with a lot of what Humans has, unless they go nuts with Thalia's Lieutenants. They have a lot of 2/3s and 2/2s and 2/1 first strikes and stuff. And Thalia does not trade well with 2/3s. So I like that Eternal Scourge can just like block a little bit better. It's not good, but it's a thing that exists. That is possibly better than this garbage that I have against Humans. Maybe there's a chance like Bitter Blossom's better than Eternal Scourge. Just makes a bunch of chump blockers. But I don't like bringing in cards that lose me life against aggro decks. I can go with my old sideboard plan. Alright, we got a pile of Eternal Scourges. This hand is pretty slow. One mulligan to 6, though. And we have a Vial. I kind of like this hand enough on the draw. Displacer is one of the strongest cards in this matchup. We don't have any removal spells, though. Opponent's on 6. I think we can keep like a decent 7 that is a little bit dirtily, since they're less likely to just explode me. Yes, Thalia does not trade with any X3. That is very true. Fucking Baral, Chief of Compliance. We'll just draw Eldrazi Temple, and this hand becomes insane. Don't worry, chat. Oh man, no 1-drop? That's so good for me. Are they gonna, like, cast a Meddling Mage? Please. Yes. Humans will summon pretty often. I'd probably mold that hand since it's... Yeah, this hand is pretty merp. That's a good word for it. But my opponent's hand is exceptionally slow, so I'm definitely down for this. Really want to find a 3rd land, but... I'll pretend to leave a Fatal Push or something. This hand actually can cast none of its spells besides the Aether Vial currently. Come on, top deck. Yeah, what are they playing around? Violent Savannah Lions, get them. Violent, what's that pro multikiller guy? Oh god. Soldier of the Pantheon, sick blowout. Get him. Alright, Eldrazi Temple off the top deck. Not Eldrazi Temple. This hand's gonna brown the opponent if my opponent doesn't like murder me with me finding no lands ever, but we have a plan. And the plan is hope to god my opponent doesn't have a Thalos Lieutenant in the next like 2 turns. D&T, let's play 1/2 Baby Gideon. That's, I guess, fair. I feel like the card's probably pretty bad in black-white. Oh man, are they just attacking? Deal. Wow, no fear. No respect for like a Thalia or something here, opponent? Really? Just actual no respect for this Violon too. Holy crap. The disrespect. That is some flagrant disrespect from my opponent. Oh, nice, we found a land. I think I'm gonna cast Eternal Scourge. I'm a famous streamer. We have like what, 12 viewers. I sincerely doubt that Elevata Party is one of them. I mean, if I just have Thalia, they just lose on the spot, right? I'm just gonna cast Eternal Scourge here, I think. Leave the ability to Violent Flicker Wisp or Displacer or another Scourge. We'll take these Vials up to 4 and 3 probably next turn. Because I really want to Thought Knot my opponent's hand before they don't have any cards. Should pump fake make his hard drop. That's fair. I don't like faking Aether Vial activations that much, but times like those where your opponent's like, oh shit, I'm about to lose this game, are really fun times to activate Aether Vial. How close am I to foiling out Modern? So what's up, Army? Think I'm missing Ghost Quarters, Temples, Caves of Koilos, and Thought Knot Seers. I think those are like the main cards I'm missing. I might be missing like a couple of like random one-offs. Thanks for the 3 bits, Aisha 9. Opponent attacks into this, they're a psychopath. Alright, opponent's not insane. Freebooter? Sure. Using Aether Vial to give your opponent a heart attack is a neat hidden win condition. Then just dropped it. Oh, yeah, take the Cellar Wreckage. I don't need it yet. I can always get it back with this Flicker Wisp. I have a Foil Bitter Blossom. Oh no, I don't have a Foil Bitter Blossom. I need a Judge Bitter Blossom. Either one of the arts are like pretty sick. I do like the normal art more, but I'm a big proponent of promos. Yeah, take that Cellar Wreckage. I don't even need it, opponent. You can keep it. I'm gonna make it an Eldrazi Displacer. What am I attacking with here? Probably both creatures. Maybe just Scourge. Yeah, I think we're just going Scourge. Get him, Scourge. Thanks for the 4 bits, you Henny. Could flicker with this Vial. 604. That's not how bit math works. I'm pretty sure these bits are pennies. Think we're supposed to what's well, maybe we are. Opponent's like 4 cards in hand. Kind of like just thought nodding them. They could have like a lieutenant here, which would be kind of obnoxious. But even then, I'm not that scared because we just have like a 3/3 and also still a blink on this displacer. It's like $6. Yeah, bits or pennies. Opponent thinking about shall I maybe? Thought not you. We can also just blink the Thought Knot if they activate this file, which is hilarious. I might do that. I'm tempted. Definitely tempted. Yeah, we'll do it. I'll pull the trigger. I don't want like a fellow usage in it here. It's gonna be sad if they have 2, but I think they would have played 1 by now. They have like a dismember they're sitting on here. Oh man, they do. Sick. Dismembering. Wait, dismembering my displacer. They know I have this flicker wisp, right? Look at this stack war. Look at this stack war against humans. And then blink the Thought Knot. I paid $8 to throw pennies at this man. Alright, what you got in there? So they wanted to put in a Phantasmal image? Yeah, we're taking that. Get out of here, Phantasmal image. Nice Aether Vial activation. And then we will also take this Reflector Mage. So I don't want to deal with that card. I mean, they couldn't cast it this turn, so maybe I'm not supposed to. But whatever. They can hit me for some points here, but whatever. I don't even think I would trade, honestly. Probably just take 3. Or take 5. Not even attacking. Wow. Oh, man. Jeez. So my opponent just getting browned. I'm almost sorry, opponent. Not quite, though. Yeah, I like this deck. They want to give me back Settle the Wreckage for Flicker Wisp? Sure. We have a second Wisp. Yeah, sometimes, like, when I was trying to do add bits at first, I don't even know what's wrong with them. They're a little weird and glitchy. Thanks for the 2 bits, you Henny. They want a double block here? Is that their plan? Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Opponent just, like... can we blow them out here? So I have, like, Flicker Wisp plus a Blink, so I can, like, flicker 2 things out of the way? Yeah, I can just flicker, like, both champions out of the way. They come back as a 1/1 and a 2/2, and I kill the Kite Sail and the Mage. Alternatively, I might, like, just flicker out the big champion and the tiny champion. No, wait, no. Flicker out the big champion and the Mage? What's the best way to just, like, brown them here? I think all roads lead to Rome. I don't think any of my options are, like, bad. I think I want to kill these two. No, I think I want to kill these two, maybe. And then flicker out the big champion and the meddling mage. Thanks for the 5 bits, Aisha9. Opponent just concedes. There we go. Trying to figure out how best to murder my opponent completely, and they're just like, alright, fuck it. I'd watch ads for you any day. The nicest compliment I've received, Yanni. $13 matches here. I forgot to record. 13 matches, 32 games, 19 wins, 13 losses, 8 match wins, 8 and 5 against humans. Free swag. One day. When's the ban list announcement? Like, not this coming Monday, right? Monday after that, maybe? So, maybe is it this Monday? I remember it maybe being the 20th. I'm gonna lose my shit at my desk if they unban Stoneforge. Easy game, for sure. That was an easy game. Eldrazi Displacer, not close, the best card in that matchup. Maybe Wasteland Strangler, but it's close. Displacer is really, really good at managing the opponent's boards. Notably, if Stoneforge does get unbanned, we're having like a week of just modern. Like I did when Deathray got unbanned, I had a week of Legacy. We'll do a modern week. How dare you insult it? I mean, it's only like it's close. I said it's close. Also, his hand is fine. My opponent mulligan, we'll keep. Strangler is my favorite card in the deck for sure. Hollow Boys. Nope. Mardu Pyro. I'm gonna order WotC a bunch of pizzas, and they're gonna have unbanned Stoneforge written on them. After playing around with 4 basics, I like the 4 basics. I've been getting like a lot of hit by a lot of Path to Exiles and like Field of Ruins and stuff. Ha, got him. Can't Inquisition the Arbiter, he's always there. And I've not really seen a lot of moments where I missed the third vents. I activate vents pretty infrequently. Thanks for the 4 bits, Yanni. Alright. I'm gonna play the Courtyard here. It conceals less information, but I also don't want this to come in tapped later in the game. Just jam this thing. Maybe they don't have a bolt and they won't fetch. Dang. That didn't work. Fetch basic. Oh. Not a basic swamp, thank god. That means we're not getting Blood Mooned. If they just like fetch basic swamp, we're pretty hosed. We just suddenly have no castable spells in our hand. Or they just have the basic swamp. Oh, opponent's on Selfie-Sec's weird Mardu list, which plays Forked Bolt and Lightning Helixes. Please no Blood Moon, please no Blood Moon, please no Blood Moon. No Blood Moons, thank god. We are alive. Well, only has 3 cards left in hand. Just keep, like, jamming things until they stick. Displacer's just gonna bite it as soon as I cast it. So... They didn't have the Blood Moon last turn, so I think I'm just gonna keep playing 3/3s and watch them die. I don't think Ghost Quartering myself for like the second white or the first black is super good here. I kind of want to hit my line drops, because if we hit 6, we can just natural Flicker with Strangler, or if we find a Temple. How much does the unbanning affect online prices? Will Stoneforge package go up a bunch online? I mean, I don't actually know. You could probably look at like the price trends of other cards that were unbanned online. Although Jace the Mind Sculpt was probably like a lot different than Stoneforge Mystic, but not familiar. Unfortunately, we don't have mana to like Skull or Displace or anything. They don't have any cards in exile. We can try to set up that we can cast Strangler next turn, assuming they like have one removal spell in hand. Let's hit him first. He's waiting to bolt this. Later, army. Getcha. Tide Hollow my opponent here. Really bummed we didn't have the land to like flicker this or something. Would have been really good. Or land. I probably would have actually just cast Strangler. Just Tide Hollow plus Strangler. What's up, Spider Space? How's it going? Thanks for the bits. Opponent like tanking on my entering combat and then also my second main phase. I don't know if they actually have a card in hand or they're just doing other things on the computer at the same time. Ugh. This is not a hand I wanted to look at. We're gonna take a Kolaghan's command and then hope they cast Lingering Souls next turn. This doesn't look great for me. At least they have to main phase the K command, right? Otherwise they just get wrecked by my Displacer. So means we can possibly find an Eldrazi Temple and set up Wasteland or Flicker Wisp plus Strangler. Looks like Yenny is the champion for tonight. K command, make me discard. I'll discard a Wisp. Assuming it's gonna be, they could like, yeah, there's nothing good to shock. So it's just gonna be Shatter or Shock and make me discard. Yeah. Really want to top deck an Eldrazi Temple. Ooh, I'll take that. That's okay. Now we're just gonna do Fatal Push. Kind of annoying, but I think I want this Lingering Souls, honestly. Having to deal with 4 Lingering Souls is kind of annoying. Whereas they can set up, like, push my Thought Knot or push my Displacer if they, like, kill this Elemental. Later, Yahenni. Good seeing ya. Maybe it's the push. I can set up, like, this Displacer Flicker with Strangler and stuff. That's just way too mana intensive, though. If they untap, what's the worst case? They draw land, and they can, like, land Fatal Push K Command, but they can't even, like, K Command for a lot of profit. It'd just be, like, make me discard a card, buy back nothing. I think it's gonna be the Souls, honestly. I'm attacking because we're not blocking. We're not gonna just, like, trigger Revolt for them. This is game 1? Yeah, this is game 1. Also, I suppose if we dodge, like, the trigger Revolt Fatal Push like we just did, now we can set up Blink Thought Knot if I want to, instead of, like, strangling this Pyro. I'm not going to play this Concealed Courtyard. I almost did, but then I realized that my opponent probably wants to K-Command me. As much as I guess, yeah, no, because... Yeah, that's fair. Might choose. Also, yeah, I'm not strangling here. I took their lingering souls, so it's just a really bad strangler. I just put the souls back in the yard. So if we blink the thought knot though, we get to take a fatal push or something, and then we can strangle putting that back after. So that means I just like don't get to attack here, which is kind of annoying, but them's the breaks. What happens if I let them draw? No. I don't think I can let them draw. If they find a Terminate, then they just get to, like, blow me out. Terminate Thought Knot. Still, then I don't get to take their Fatal Push either. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, blink main phase. What's up, Palladian? How's it going? Good seeing ya. Yeah, we're just gonna blink the Thought Knot right now. Unfortunately, I have to tap this Ghost Quarter here. Please be my friend. It's all good, Palladian. We're in round 3, so we'll be here for a good while. Maybe we should have done this in their upkeep, but I didn't want them to have access to, like, K-Command plus Fatal Push. They could, like, K-Command their own Elemental Fatal Push the Thought Knot or something. Which might be a line. Yeah, we're just gonna take the push. I can play around a K-Command pretty easily. What you got? Oh, Lingering Souls. So, a bunch of tokens. Alright. That's a thing. It's a lot of stuff my opponent has now. Strangler, the Young Pyro. Can't realistically attack. Unless I wanted to, like, Thought Knot this K-Command. Which I don't think I do. I really actually want to play this 5th land, but I don't because I'm going to leave this K-Command in their hand and they don't have any modes to cast it on. So at some point they're just going to fire it off. Make me discard a card. So I think we just want to Strangler this Young Pyro before they do more things. We can also slowly set up Flicker Wisp, Displacer, Strangler. Martyr Power. Yeah, the Martyr Power matchup is rough. That's why we had to, like, tech so hard fighting Eternal Scourge. Because I was having a lot of trouble with this matchup in the past. You can have that Fatal Pushback. I'm not giving you Lingering Souls. Blood Moon would really wreck my day, though. Turn off my Displacer. I have to Ghost Guard myself to cast Wisps. Oh, they could actually K-Command the Young Pyro back, but how much do I care about that? They kill my Strangler, buy back Young Pyro, play Young Pyro? It's an option. Is Eternal Scourge good enough against Control too? Yeah, it's good enough. Again, it's bad. It's not great against Blue-White, but it's really good against Jeskai. Maybe I was supposed to take the K-Command. I kind of forgot this Young Pyro was just going to be in the bin. Because, yeah, now they just trade off again. Guess this ended up pretty similar to me Thoughtseizing this K-Command, though. Or blinking, taking this K-Command. Oh, there's one card in hand. We could have, like, 2 Thought Knots in play. We also could just chip in for 4 right now. Is Ratchet Bomb Tuner of a card? Is Ratchet Bomb even, like, good enough of a card? against like this matchup specifically. Clearing out a bunch of tokens is nice, but like so Zealous Persecution or Pontiff does that too. Would really love a Zealous Persecution here, but it's game 1. Your tapped out opponent, just F6 through your turn. Yeah, it's just like kind of narrow. I'd probably play EE over it. I'm a 2-color deck. Don't think it goes above 2 a lot. I guess Ensnaring Bridge maybe. Let's just cast another gigantic dude. Hopefully Thoughtseize something useful. Nope. We tried. Now we'll play 5th land. Because I kind of just want to be able to like double Wisp or Wisp plus Displacer if I find another land. Ratchet Bomb is used in Scred and it's pretty... Yeah, I mean, those are vastly different decks though, is the thing. Play turning on Fatal Push? Just like snapped off that fetch. Oh, Blood Moon? Oh, Reveler. That's rough. That's a rough draw. Thoughtseize. Yeah, could be worse. That Bedlam Reveler is really gross. I wish that was the card in their hand when I thought not of them last turn. We don't have 3 colors for EE, right? Yeah, sure. Attacks. Ooh, thank God. That's a good draw. Honestly, I think I'm like Flicker Wisping a Spirit. Seems kind of bad, but... I'm at 10, so I need to stem this bleeding, especially my opponent's Bolt deck that hasn't cast any Lightning Bolts yet. My opponent is close to death. Maybe I'm supposed to start, like, attacking. No, I get blown up by, like, Pyro. Or Bedlam plus Prowess trigger. I think we might be able to hopefully steal something with Flicker Wisp plus Displacer. Before they just, like, bolt me out of this game. Or draw a bunch of removal or more Bedlam Revelers or something. It's definitely an interesting game. Yeah, that Terminate's a little gross. What am I blinking? A Spirit? Not Wisp. All that does is tap down my Wisp and probably kill a Spirit. I could save my Displacer by blinking the Wisp. Take 3. Maybe that's the play. I have, like, a Bolt for the Wisp, too. Just get me good. They do have 2 cards left in their hand, so... K command. Sure. Getting absolutely demolished here. That Bedlam Reveler, which is so bad for me. They just have like 900 tokens, 5/6. Yeah, we're super dead all of a sudden. This isn't lethal though, right? Not quite. But it's basically, yeah, they can just crunch it with everything because I have to block now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even a main deck Zealous would win me here. Only deal them 5. Although I guess it would clear their board now, so it would win. That was actually close. If they had like 1 less Spirit, we'd like Path of Spirit, Animate Vent, get them. But yeah, not quite. Dang. There's a way to like keep both my thought knots alive here. During that turn, but there was not. Bedlam Ruler was just gigantic. Yep. Alright, you got me, opponent. That was surprisingly close for a game 1. Yeah, they have like so much good stuff. But like the Bedlam Reveler specifically just like put me in the ground so hard. The ability to like just have a creature that can easily block Thought Knot Seer plus drawing like plus Ancestral Recall was just really, really punishing. Alright, sideboard plan a go. Cut those. Cut these. Never really know what like the last 2 cuts are. Like Tide Hollow. Second Tide Hollow, something like that. Like iffy on combo. I never really like it because it's usually just like 2/3, gain 2 life, bolt them. Loading is yeah. They have a lot of. Well, not when my opponent was like actually hellbent. No, they had the Arid Maze that they played, and then they fetched for the. So looting doesn't do anything yet. Does Mardu Pyro not run Ensnaring Bridge anymore? I guess that is a reason to like keeping Wisps, but they do sometimes. I've definitely seen it before. But I don't think it's worth playing around unless I see it. Since we do have access, we can like beat it with Thought Knots and stuff too. And there are definitely like board states we can get to. Although I guess probably not with Blood Moon, because I was gonna say we could survive through a bridge with like Shalai plus Displacer plus enough mana, but if they Blood Moon me, then Displacer's offline. So yeah, we'll just do this. You're trying boarding out Vile. I think playing more Eternal Scourges lends me to boarding out Vile more as well. I'm still not 100% on whether or not I should be, but Eternal Scourge makes the needing Vile plan a lot less high. You just really like want Eternal Scourge. Does help blank cake. Yeah, could like just, but it's not like we can cut out all our artifacts, unfortunately. We could like just cut all the Tide Hollows instead, but that doesn't seem great. So close, hand. We need another land. Oh, this hand's pretty gas. And opponent will into 6, deal. Yes, I want this, I think. I want a 3rd land, so yes. I'm just gonna like Relic into Rest in Peace and then get Wear Teared. I almost don't want to play this Relic, because I really want to play Rest in Peace, but I don't want to get Wear Teared. I guess it doesn't matter if they Thought Seize me, I might just not even be able to get to play Rest in Peace, so my decision doesn't matter. Why Relic over 3rd Rip? Relic's better with Eternal Scourge. I guess not better, but it synergizes more and I want to board in Relic against the blue-white decks, and I don't want to board in Rest in Peace against the blue-white decks. It resolves. It's not, I guess it's not better with Eternal Scourge. It's like exactly the same with Eternal Scourge. But that allows me to just like keep this in play. And against blue-white, it can like strangle, hold Snapcaster Mages while also just repeatedly buying you back Eternal Scourges if they're getting bolt, or if they're getting like Supreme Verdicted or something. They take the Tide Hollow. I wonder if they're actually just have the Wear Tear in hand. Am I supposed to slam this rest in peace? Get, like, super punished? My alternative is just casting nothing this turn. Opponent's on 5. They could just, like, Thought Seize me again, but if they Thought Seize me again, I think they're just taking Displacer anyway. Leaving me with double. Could always just cycle off the Relic and rely on Rest in Peace to get me there. Maybe I'm just, like, overly scared of Wear Tear. They always have it. Whenever I go, like, Aether Vial and a Bitter Blossom, when I was keeping in files against this deck, I would always just get punished by Wear Tear. Yeah, fuck it. If they thought this Displacer, we're just casting Rest in Peace next turn anyway, so... Young Peasy. That's pretty good. Lets me pat this Pyro, while also leaving a mana to, like, cycle this Relic if they do have Wear Tear. Do not want to deal with that. That is a threat that doesn't care about Graveyard Hate. Looting, sure. Maybe I'm supposed to just, like, cycle off this Wear Tear, or this Relic right now. Since the only way they take recipes off the table is with Wear Tear, right? They don't have any other cards in their deck that really do that. Although my opponent's playing the... Oh, that's a bummer. My opponent is playing the Selfie-Sec version, so they probably have, like, a Nahiri in the board that they brought in. Oh, it's probably... we'll cycle this off now and draw Thought Knot Seer and get super punished. Oh. I'm gonna hold this for K-Command purposes. Also, I guess that's also a reason why Relic over third Rip, Vandalier. Drawing 2 rips doesn't do anything, well, whereas if you, like, have a Relic and a rip, you can just cycle one away at least. Alright, we get the old staring contest. Ghost Core to the Foundry. Should I? How scared am I of Lingering Souls? My opponent has one in the bin and then also didn't cast it. Hang on. Oh no, that's not in the bin, that's Exile. Duh. I'm a moron, but... Like, I'm a little bit scared of Blood Moon, right? I kind of want to hold on to this Ghost Quarter to, like, save myself from Blood Moon. Although, I guess it also protects the recipes from Wear Tear, right? So, maybe I'm more inclined to do that. It's gonna feel really stupid when they Blood Moon. No, my opponent has a basic Plains. So we saw that game 1. We saw game 1. We're not Ghost Quartering. My opponent's on the Selfie-Sec version, which plays basic Plains, plays Lightning Helix, plays a 1-of, Forked Bolt, and plays a Nahiri in the board. Yeah, they had a basic Plains game 1. They fetched it when they cast Bedlam Reveler. It's like the weird Selfie-Sec version that plays more white cards. I would normally only feel comfortable bringing 1 rip for blue. Yeah. And, like, the third Recipice is, like, they do have diminishing returns in the deck. It's all good, Chylith. But yeah, I do agree that, like, if my opponent was playing a deck that I knew they didn't have the basic Plains, then snapping off that Ghost Core is probably right. Although I don't have to play around Nahiri if they're playing a normal Mardu Pyro list. This is what always happens. I always board in all this removal to deal with young Pyros, and then I just, like, don't draw gas and die. E-Scourge seems sweet. Yeah, mainly, specifically for this matchup is where Eternal Scourge is really, really good. This is every time I always draw, like, I have 6 removal spells post board, and I just, like, draw 4 of them and no creatures. just like cast Nahiri here. We need to just die because we have a handful of removal. Alright, that's good. Really want to find Eternal Scourge one time. The thing, I guess. Trying Valley, see if Miss Mass Fatal pushes. I opened one of these in like those player rewards packs, and I didn't want to buy one. Opponent setting up to hardcast Bedlam Reveler here. 3 more lands. I don't think attacking with Shambling Vent is very worth it. I think it'll just die on the spot. Opponent has 5 cards and hasn't cast anything. I'm paying the price here. Yeah, Inquisition me, opponent. Deal. Maybe it's right to like... No, it's not right to Path Mount Shambling Vent because then they can take a push. Oh man! Off to the races. Can't wear tear both of these. They could Nahiri both of them. That would be very sad if they just drew Nahiri right here. That would be quite a bummer. Alright. We have a plan. Eh, it's a creature. I guess we just cast it. We watch it die in a horrible fire, but... Gotta put stuff on the table eventually. Hopefully we find an Eternal Scourge, but this Bitter Blossoms should hopefully make some headway. Bolt Arbiter, sure, deal. Kill it. Fatal Push Arbiter, I don't even care. K-Command Arbiter? Yeah, deal. Goodbye, Caves of Willows. You've been sitting in my hand for a reason. You know, like, Helix's Fairy Rogue? Land 6, 2 more lands, they can cast a Bedlam Reveler. Getcha. I wonder how many mana producing lands this deck actually even has. It's gotta have more than 8, because it probably plays like 4 Black Cleave Glyphs. But how many fetchables do they have? Goodbye, Swamp. Kind of surprised they just didn't do that main phase or something. Make me discard a Fatal Push at least. Because they know the last 2 cards in my hand are like semi-relevant if they find a Young Pyro or something. Oh, there we go. See, now they're doing that. I think they should have done that last turn. Getting 2 Fairy Rogues K-commanded. Some sweet, sweet value. What are they gonna think about Lightning Helixing this one? Please. And before my opponent like removal spells so many Fairy Rogues, we just die to the Bitter Blossom. That would be an embarrassing way to die, that's for sure. Wasteland Strangler. That does nothing. I don't think we're even going to cast that yet. Does this deck play... This deck can't play a playset of K-Command, right? That just seems like way too many. Is it worth sandbagging more lands? Probably not. If they found the Nahiri, well, this could get bad. Goodbye, Bitter Blossom. Why aren't you attacking with shambling events? Because it's going to die horribly, and I'm waiting for a better moment like this, where they're less likely to be able to kill both my things. I guess they can't. No, yeah, that's fair. Something sickness. I assume they have at least one bolt. They haven't fired off any, so they might just be able to bolt here. Then we can also play Strangler to have like another threat to pressure the Nahiri. Or like bolt push. Yep. Yep. Now we just gotta put pressure on this Nahiri, make sure it dies. This Nahiri was not my favorite draw I've ever seen. That is for sure. This means they're gonna kill the Strangler and then minus on the Rest in Peace. Or just, yep. Minus on the Rest in Peace next turn. Shali's a card. Not an excellent card, but at least it's hard for them to kill, and I can like clean up the Nahiri after they kill this Rest in Peace. Wow, not even killing the Rest in Peace. Suppose they could always just kill it next turn, and I still have to attack the Nahiri twice here. I guess I don't actually only have to attack the Nahiri once if they didn't plus first. They could always just like keep plussing a bunch to try and slowly find an answer for this Shalai. All they need is like a Revolted Push or something. I imagine one of the cards in their hand has to be a whatever their Ancestral Recall to at this point. They're one land away from casting it. Oh, they could actually just exile this, couldn't they? I didn't think about that because I'm an idiot. This is exile target tapped creature. What was my other plan, though? Like, let it tick up to 8, and then probably die? Ugh. Really wanted to find Eternal Scourge or something here. They're running out of creatures, right? 3 Young Pyros and a Bedlam Reveler down. It's a thing. A thing I will cast. Guess I shouldn't be F6ing. Cause... yeah, now they have an answer for the Thalia. Come on, Eternal Scourge. Any day now. Go away, Dell updates. I don't care. I think we can still take this game if we manage to find an Eternal Scourge at some point in my life. But it might be too late now. They still have 3 Lingering Souls in their deck, and now Lingering Souls is like a pretty good answer to Eternal Scourge. Might just be too late at this point. Yeah, they're just gonna make 4 guys. Draw another rest in peace, please. Cool. Now we're probably dead. Flashback Souls. Oh, play their fourth Pyro. Flashback Souls, sure. I wonder if we draw like Zell's Persecution and like a Path Exile. Can they kill me? They still have Souls in the deck. Right on time. Turn 21, Eternal Scourge. Take that. How you gonna win now, opponent? Honestly, I think this game was pretty winnable had we found I guess not any creature. My opponent had a ton of removal in their hand. I think specifically Eternal Scourge, anytime like 3 turns prior was about the turning point, I think. Also, if my opponent didn't find their one Nahiri, I think that was like the only card that really unlocked their hand. Was specifically this Nahiri before I found Scourges. Thought Osir would have been okay as well. Opponent didn't ever leave up any fetches. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Rule spell dead. For Cataclysm off the top. Am I still fine? Don't I just like die to this Bellum Ruffler? Even if I tough decked? Alright. I'm out of this game. I'm done. I'm done playing this game. Was there a card I could have drawn there that... No, Balance doesn't kill Planeswalkers. Is there a card I... There's probably like some card in Magic that I could have both drawn and cast there. Allah's Dust, right? That would have saved me. Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, maybe? Mardu Pyro. Yeah, still not a good matchup by any stretch of the definition. I'm 2 and 5 in that matchup. Jesus. But Eternal Scourge is the reason like that matchup is possibly winnable, and we're playing 3. Just happened that we didn't find any, which was rather unfortunate. Yeah, Cataclysm into like Path Exile or something does it. God, this hand is tempting. On the play with a path, we have like Tidal Strangler. Fuck it. This hand is the definition of greed, but One-Land Vile hands don't get punished like as badly in Modern as they do in Legacy traditionally, except when you keep them on the draw. Then you just get Thoughtseized and die. But on the play, there's a lot less endgame 1 that punishes you for just like keeping one-land Aether Vial. Especially with like a very good Aether Vial curve, Scholar into Strangler, and having this path to stall. Burn. Mardu Pyro. Or not Vengevine. Hollow One. Not a lot of decks play Arid Mesa in this format. Hopefully it's not just like Mardu Pyro again. I'm just like very tired of playing against that deck. Start like main decking Eternal Scourges. What is my opponent in the tank about? Boo. Cast a Burning Inquiry, please. Don't cast a Thoughtseize. Oh. Would rather play against... Actually, no, I'm not sure which one I don't enjoy playing against between Hollow One and... Mardu Pyro can definitely lead to some interesting games, whereas Hollow One is just, like, pretty... flop your stuff onto the board. Is this Bridgevine? I don't think... Does Dredge play Arid Mesas? No, right? Well, maybe. I guess most of their lands are mountains. And my decision points don't really matter here, so... They went to end step, so Yeah, it's bridge fine. Yep. Yep. We have a path for Vengevine. We have like Scholars and Stranglers and stuff. Stitchers, Supplier. Why is the stack all the way down there? Sure. Resolves. The second bridge, that's scary. I could path the Stitchers Supplier here to prevent them from getting 2 zombies. They have 4 cards left in hand. I get to Scholar them after that. They have no Vengevines yet, and no way of like getting them. This Viscera Seer is going to be scary in the future, but I think I'd rather them not have like access to 4 zombies right now. Yeah, the issue is if I kill the Seer though, they just make 4 zombies, right? And mill 3 and stuff. So the question is, do I want to just prevent them from getting 2 zombies by pathing the Stitcher Supplier right now? Which feels miserable, but then we can follow up with Tide Hollow to hopefully take any other relevant cards from their hand. Or the God Draw is like Eldrazi Temple. We can just like strangle our own Strangler to eat the bridges. Can I beat 5 zombies? If I path this Seer, they take me for 2. I could like Violent Scholar and break the bridges after that. I think I'm gonna path this Stitcher Supplier. Maybe it's worse, but this is like within the realm of like reasonable turn 2s for Bridgevine. Like there are no Vengevines. That would have been bad for me. Oh, they have Ballista. Because they have the same number of zombies that way. Because I could have like path Seer in response to this Ballista then. Oh no, then they get the same. They still get like even more zombies, so that's bad. Do I even want to take 2 damage, cast a Tide Hollow Scholar? Probably. It traded with the zombie. Wow, opponent's hand is like the literal pits. I'm going to take this Leyline of the Void because I want to strangle something and I don't want to put this bridge in their graveyard. They could like discard this bridge later, which is bad for me. Actually, no, they could like looting pitch this bridge. That costs them their... And then I'll have Strangler by then. Yeah, we're taking this Leyline of the Void. Pitch the bridge, please. I'm gonna draw step Tide Hollow them anyway, so if they don't draw anything interesting, then I'll take this. I'll have to take this bridge. Yeah. Exactly. I'm putting both these Tide Halls in front of zombies here. Because if they like just sack the 2 zombies to prevent me from breaking their bridges, then we just have Strangler and they're down 2 zombies. If they let all this happen and don't sack the Seer, then they get the bridge back in their hand, they cast Looting, but then we just have Strangler to break all of their bridges. So I think this is fine. It's notable I could do, like, this block instead. Just take 4. They'd have to sack both if they want me to not break their bridges. I think I actually like this block a little bit more. I don't also block... Yeah. The Seer block might just be a little bit better. Force them to sack it if they want... Or, I guess they don't have to sack it if they want zombies, but they get a free scry if they do. But if they want to prevent me from breaking their bridges, then they have to sack this zombie, and then the Seer gets off the table, so yeah. I think this block's a little bit better. And they get the bridge from below back if this zone dies, which is fine. I like that block. Leave it to my opponent to figure out what they want to do. Sure. They get 2 zombies and then the bridges collapse. Just fine by me. Because we have, like, Displacer. Maybe they'll just, like, Black Leaf Cliffs cast bridge from below. Dang, they found the line. Now we can strangle stuff. Hopefully we draw a land. Nice. I might not even strangle something. I might just, like, start displacing stuff here. Cast Stitcher's Supplier. Huh? Sure. The last 2 bridges. Neat. Or the last bridge. They already had the bridge there. Gravecrawler, that's fine. Yeah, they can't even attack because I just, like, kill their last bridges. Which gets to displace them. I, like, vaguely want Shalai, but I also want the ability to leave this Strangler up to crack those. So I think I'm gonna leave this here. I think we're fine now. I feel pretty safe. Like, Goblin Bushwhacker's the scariest card they could have. Hang on, no, we're going... Oh, oops. It's still fine. We're going to block both of these. No, I wanted a Violent Strangler here, so I could just eat both of these for free, because I want to Strangle Mount Tide Hollow. Maybe it's better to just strangle the Strangler. Break both the bridges. Hit a mill, I guess. Maybe that's bad. They hit a... No, no Vengevines. Top half of their deck. But again, don't really care if they had, like, Vengevines and stuff. It's probably supposed to blink this Tide Hollow before they went back to second main, but... We're just gonna blink this Tide Hollow now, because they just drew cards. Did they cast 2 creatures this turn? No. Yeah, the looting was this only thing. No, we are gonna blink a zombie here. Because I want to just blink this Tide Hollow in the upkeep, or in draw step. Take this valve to 4 for July. Yeah, this game's over. Oh, it's a lot of... some neonates. They can't even sack them, so never mind. Because I took 1, they just can't even sack it. I'm not gonna concede yet. Good attack. Solid. I respect it. Oh, now they get back the Vengevine. So it's actually like a reasonable attack. again, this game is already over. Oh, they had 2 Grave Crawlers? Yeah, my decision didn't matter then. They could have just played the Neonate. Ooh, Strangle. The old Strangler again. Strangle this Vengevine. Don't block the zombies this time? Nah. Probably just start killing them in the air. Leave a Blink Vengevine instead. Wow, some ballsy attacks by opponent here. I think they can have Neonate back. I can actually kill all their zombies, get these Grave Crawlers off the board in the future. If I draw another land, I can just strangle both crawlers. I guess I am actually taking a chunk of... No, I'm flickering this Vengevine. I'm not taking a huge chunk of damage here. Neonate in hand. Thalia is a good draw. I'm trying to think of, like, worst case here. Do I want a Blink, or am I, like... Do I want to strangle a Vengevine down? I think I die to, like, Kicked Bushwhacker. That's regardless, right? They need Kicked Bushwhacker plus another spell. Yeah. Don't really care if they main to the Vengevine. If they, like, cycle off these Neonates, then we're not just dead to... Yeah, we're just not dead to Bushwhacker anymore. Like, kick Bushwhacker into kick Bushwhacker, we still live, definitely. Wait, do we? Yeah, 3 blockers, yeah, whatever. Block Vengevine, block, take 6 or something, yeah. I'm not very good at math, but I think they were dead regardless there. Anyway, sideboard time. Bitter Blossom, what are you doing? Rest in pieces. Don't think... Fatal Push might be okay, like, pushing my own guys, but it doesn't seem super excellent. Arbiter seems pretty awful in this matchup. Thalia is decent, because it can... If you have multiple Thalias, you can actually Legend Rule them to crack Bridge from Belows. Shalai does not seem that great in this matchup. It seems very, very slow. And I don't think I'm protecting my stuff from a lot. The only thing they really have in sideboards is destructive rivalry usually to deal with Rest in Peace and stuff like that. I mean, Flicker Wisp isn't super good in this matchup either. Flicker Wisp might be better than Shalai, though, just with, like, Displacer synergies and Wasteland Strangler synergies. Just go like that. We have some good cards for this matchup. I don't think this matchup's that bad for Eldrazi Attack, because I haven't played it too much, which is weird, because it's kind of the hot deck of the hour as of late. I think I've only scrolled down to the bottom here. Maybe twice. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. This end might actually get there with this settle. It might just get horribly punished by, like, Bridge from Belows and stuff, but we also have Tidal Scholars to bridge the gap. They'll have, like, a super explosive start we're hosed, but we don't have a lot of good answers to their super explosive starts. Especially on the draw. Whew. Alright, that was a good mill for us. Nothing relevant. I'm always scared that they're just gonna hit like 2 Vengevines and cast a Walking Ballista or something. Just get absolutely demolished. Hello, cat. Displacer is not bad. Might be better than Tide Hollow on turn 2. Just because it blocks better, but if my opponent doesn't have like a 2-power creature in play by the end of the second turn, A, I'll be kind of surprised, and B, I'll consider my options at that point. If my opponent doesn't get like a bunch of zombies or a Vengevine by the end of this turn, like this deck can really spin its wheels. Like looting, 1-drop, 0-drop or something. Yeah, Neonate's a good one. If they have a Vengevine, they can just like play another 1-drop after that. Assuming they discard a Vengevine. Or if they have a Bridge from Below, they can just make a zombie and draw a card, I guess. Wow. Is that it? Just your whole turn, opponent? Okay, there we go. There's the zombies. Wow, not a great start from the opponent here. On a 1-lander, Dahlia? Boo. We're gonna Scholar them. Scholar really kind of inhibits the zombie from attacking me. And also kind of figures out what they have going on. Why they keep this hand and stuff. Double Ingot Chewer? Well, rip Tide Hollow Scholar, I guess, but... Also, rip my opponent, like, doing anything. This hand blows. I almost would want to, like, put in the... Maybe my opponent was playing around Path, because they could have sacked Neonate, put away Vengevine, and then cast a Ballista, but then they get, like, super blown out by just a Path to Exile. Maybe my opponent's taking the more conservative line here. But if they, if they Ingot Chewer this, then I just snap the bridge. Not before they get to get another zombie from the Chewer, though, but... Again, doesn't matter what I take. We'll grab the Cirrus here. Visceraseer. they stack their triggers correctly? Stack Evoke on top to get your zombie. Yep. Goodbye, bridge. My opponent's hand, like, kind of just can't beat an Eldrazi Displacer. Maybe I should have been playing these temples out. Just to set up, just start blinking their stuff. Tag me for 3. Sure, bud. Opponent says lag in chat. I guess that kind of makes sense on why some of their moves are taking a long time. So now we just get to like double displace stuff. Alternatively, we could Tide Hollow plus displace it next turn, but I think I just kind of want to start blinking their zombies. They're not doing anything else particularly scary. Sure. Viscera Seer pass. Sack the Stitcher Supply, that's fair. Let's see if they can hit a Vengevine. Hit a land. What are you going to do with it, though? You got 3 cards in hand. None of them. Opponent's just done. Opponent's just out of here. Yeah, opponent kept a... I'm not good at analyzing not good at analyzing Bridgevine hands, but their hand seemed a little loose. One landers with that deck seemed kind of dopey. Yeah, that matchup doesn't seem bad. It's never felt particularly bad. Just in the matches I played, I'm 3-0 against it, and I've lost 1 game, which means I've won game once relatively often. One game 1, 2 out of the 3 times I guess I could have lost game 1 and then won game 2 and 3. But no, I 2-0'd twice. Just I won game 1 twice. I'm back. What's up, Plodian? How's it going? We took down Bridgevine. Feels like a pretty strong matchup for us. Again, like a lot of decks in Modern, sometimes they just like blow you out with their super explosive starts, but them's the breaks. It's like Hollow One. Sometimes they just turn 1 double 4 for you, and you're just like, well, I'm dead. Not much you can do about it. That's so sad, Palladian. Alright, the old 2-2 versus 0-0 matchup. Apparently I got sold fakes of a card and sold, ooh, that's real rough, Palladian. Sounds pretty gas. I'm in. I always kind of like wonder sometimes if I probably own some number of fakes and I just like don't even know. Probably have also like traded off some number of fakes. Hollow One again. Not a great final boss. At least our hand is pretty well set up. I say that, and now we're just gonna get Burning Inquiry, and this hand just like turns to garbage, and very explicitly declare why I hate Burning Inquiry. Yeah. Wow, our hand sucks now. I'm not sure if that's actually true. We still have our 2-drops, and if we hit another land, like, discarding the temple sucked, but if we hit another land, this displacer was online. Yeah, at least it's only 20 bucks. Not like you, like, sold a fake fetch land or something, some, like, Verdant Catacombs or some nonsense. Yeah, punch me for $1 million. What do they pitch? Land Inquiry, sure. I guess that means they're not inquiring me again, but are they making a fatty? Yeah, it was definitely a big old fish. No Tasker. Alright, that's 1 less damage. Oh, God. Oh, fuck this. Yeah, what I was talking about, like, the nut draw hands. These are the hands that you're just never, ever gonna beat. I'm out. I've had enough. GG, opponent. Let's go to sideboarding. Yep, the worst big fish, but followed by 2 big ol' hollow boys. What did I do last time? Did I just do this? I think I did like cut 4 arbiters and a wisp. Boarding these cards. That feels about right. And then I thought about boarding in like Push or Bitter Blossom, and I decided I decided neither of them. Yeah, that all lines up in my head. Alright, this hand's good. We'll keep. We have turn 2 Thought Knot and a path if we need it. Just get Burning Inquiry this Thought Knot away, and none of my decisions matter. But probably board. Yeah, it's definitely like feasible that I'm supposed to be boarding in Blossom. Like chump block stuff. Thank God. Oh man. Eldrazi Templetron. Let's draw a Displacer, please. Oh God. 900 Burning Inquiries. I mean, I guess I'm just taking this hollow one so I don't just get bodied by it, but they're just gonna like cast double Burning Inquiry. I'm probably gonna pitch this Path to Exile. I'm gonna take like 7, and then we're gonna go from there, because both of us will just have brand new hands after these stupid inquiries. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6? I mean, I guess that's how that works. Yeah, fuck off, hollow one. I'm just gonna like fire off a bunch of Burning Inquiries. They meant looting into Inquiry because they want to like try to control hitting a second land drop better. But yeah, my opponent is essentially like planning on casting Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, discard Flamewake looting. And no land? Wow. Deal. Ooh, Second Thought Knot. Also deal. Double Brutality. We'll take the looting. Pathways. Yeah, we got this path now. They're gonna cast Burning Inquiry. We're gonna Path to Exile this sucker. Taste it, opponent. We just have another Thought Knots here. They pitched a hollow one, and a bolt, and a brutality. Suck it. I mean, the low side of variance, the high side of variance. Welcome to the hollow one matchup. Like, sometimes you absolutely body your opponent, and sometimes your opponent absolutely bodies you. Marshall, yeah. Opponent plays a bunch of 4/4 colorless creatures, and then we play a bunch of 4/4 colorless creatures, cheating on their mana costs. Like, that's fair's fair. Now we'll have a good, clean game 3. So am I bringing this Bitter Blossom? Like, I don't know. It seems like kind of bad. It's like really bad when they have the Bloodghast Flamewake heavy hands, right? Because it's just like it's really bad against Bloodghast, and you lose 2 life to kill a Flamewake, and then they can bring it back. It's okay sometimes, but there are also some games where it's just like not good. Maybe I actually do want these pushes. I forgot like I hadn't played against Hollow One in a hot minute, and I forgot they also play Grim Lavamancer post board. So Grim Lavamancer plus weird Menace guy is probably reason enough to be playing Fatal Push. Grim Lavamancer does kind of like hose half of this deck. So not horribly. Although we have like 3 Strangler, 2 Rest in Peace, 4 Path to beat up on. I think I like it more than just like Wisps. Wisp is really medium in this matchup. It doesn't trade well with like anything. It clocks at late game and it helps with like displacers and stuff, but displacer on its own is fine. I think I can just do this and have a better deck. Well, we have turn 2 Rest in Peace if it does not get discarded, so I'm in. We also just have other good stuff. Thalia, Strangler set up with the Rest in Peace can be sweet. Stuff like that. I'm in for this hand to just, like, again, sometimes your decisions just don't matter in the Hollow 1 matchup. Like the game 1. And also kind of the game 2. But in a different sense. Path this Flameblade if we need to. I'm probably only going to path it if they, like, Burning Inquiry and have a Flame Wake in the yard. Like, if they end up with a 4-power flame or higher Flameblade Adept and a Flame Wake Phoenix in the yard, I might path this. Maybe I'm supposed to path it anyway. I don't think I'm going to path a 2-2 Flameblade. Sure. Well, 1 lander, yeah, deal. We're just gonna Rest in Peace into Strangler. They could hit me for a good chunk if they Burning me. Then we get to Strangle 1. Rest in Peace turns off a good portion of their deck. We have Path. We could also, like, Path plus Thalia. Not in that order, but... Oh, geez, they just have nothing. What kind of hand did my opponent keep? Oh, they have found a second hand. And a third. They have Flameblade Tron. Alright, now we get to Strangle one of these. And leave a Path just in case. We can Flicker Wisp with Strangler if it lives to next turn. 1+1+1+1. Cycle Hollow 1. Impressive showing from my opponent. I will take 4, I think. Maybe. I kind of want to path these, but, like, not really. Removal 3-2 body, relevant creature must be Strangling. Best 3-2 in Modern. Yeah, we'll take 4. 12's probably fine. Punch. I've had my opponent cycle Hollow 1 before. Did you lose the game? Because I think it's very hard to lose the game where your opponent decides to cycle Hollow 1. It's the best 3-2 in Modern. Get out of here, Plaudian. I want to hear it. Tireless Tracker and Bloodbraid Elf, neither of them exist to me. Those are not Magic cards. Matter Reshaper, pff. Now, man. Opponent missed a land drop, hit double land drop, boo. Cast Flamewake Phoenix here. Sure. Path this, I guess? Better than trading with Wisp. You have to attack. Smoking Strip Mine Mug. That might be a correct statement. We're just gonna race, I think. Would you die to, like, double Burning Inquiry plus, like, Faithless Looting or something? But, I mean, they can't even do that. I have a Thalia in play. I guess like Bolt, Thalia, Bolt my face. I don't even know. Phone's probably fucked. Tag for 2, ambitious. Well, they probably have a bolt, I would assume, but we're still just gonna crunch. Crunch. Bolt a guy. Like, that's not how math works. That's definitely how math works. I don't know what you're talking about. TKSU. Oh, wow, what a hand, opponent. Some blood guests going on. A Gurmag Angler. Take that fatal push. We'll play another Thalia just in case. Opponent can kill me with inquiry into like. I know they can't again because they need to kill the thought. They need like bolt, inquiry, and they can't even cycle straight wraith because they're at 1 life. All right, whatever. Opponent got pretty savaged there. Again, Hollow 1 matchup not bad, but like most decks, you just can't beat their nut draws. Did we drop a game there? Was that game 3? Yeah, we got nut draw in game 1. So it is 18 wins and 12 losses, bringing us to 8-4 against Hollow 1. Tireless turn. It got All Time has some words to say about Wasteland Strangler. Modern's best 3-2 exclusively. Holds the title, irrespective. No other card. Don't even get me started on the relevancy of Devoid. I wonder if Devoid has ever been relevant since I've played this card. We don't have a dumb draw, so we can't dumb draw to beat them. I mean, we did kind of have the dumb draw game too, but opponent also had a dumb draw, but in like the opposite sense, they had a really bad dumb draw. But we also just had literally thought knot into thought knot into thought knot. It was like thought knot into thought knot path into third thought knot, wasn't it? Oh yeah, eating edge champion. That is definitely relevant. Yeah. Devoid not only means can block edge champion, but can also just kill edge champion. That's true. That's fair. I'll give you that. Also, does not get board wiped by Ugin minus, which I don't think has ever happened to me, but can come up. Like if your Tron opponent's trying to stabilize and you have a board of like Displacer, Strangler, and like Thalia or Scholar or something, then they can't just clear everything. Getting countered by Ceremonious is kind of awkward, but like I don't know what deck is boarding in Ceremonious Rejection that I also want Strangler against. Yeah, I don't know. Jeskai Tempo, maybe? If that's a deck. I don't really think I want Strangler against Jeskai Control that much. Yeah, relevancy versus Ugin is definitely a thing. Can't Ceremonious Reject when you go Thalia into Strangler. Easy. Easy every time. The opponent obviously went tap land into tap land. They go Celestial Colonnade. You're on the play. You go land, whatever. They go Celestial Colonnade pass. You go Thalia. They go second Celestial Colonnade pass. And now you can play your 3-2 and eat nothing because they're playing a blue deck. You just have a 3-2 for 3. Can't get all those dust. Again, yeah, that's in the vein of like Ugins and all those dusts. Strangler is a thing. Can Strangler Mirror Crusaders, I guess, which doesn't come up a lot except for in like the mirror. Or like the mirror is mono white taxes. Is there any other relevant pro-black creature that exists in the meta? Ikemen Strangler against control deck because often. Yeah, Ikemen Strangler against Jeskai. I think I haven't played against Jeskai in a recent enough time to like remember my sideboard strategies, but I bore them out against blue white just because like Mirren Crusader, the pro black guy. I usually put them against blue white because we just like don't have that many bad cards against blue white, and they're like the worst. Have you ever soul ended a 3-2 turn 2? It's yeah, to be fair, one of the best feelings in I have playing Modern is when your opponent goes turn 1 Goblin Guide, turn 2 Suspend Rift Bolt, and you go in your turns are like Concealed Courtyard, Eldrazi Temple, and you just go turn 2 Strangler, process your Rift Bolt, kill your Goblin Guide, and your opponent just like loses the game on the spot. Crusader's definitely a solid separate card for humans. Oh, yeah. It like exists. I don't even know if it's like if they would board it in against us, since I guess it trades like Thought Knots. It's okay, but it's just not a card I see very commonly. It used to be like more common in human sideboards, but Death Shadow kind of fell off the map, and people are playing more Auroch champions because they also help against Mardu Pyro and stuff nowadays. It's just not as prevalent anymore. Yeah. Eating what's the other one? The rampant growth one that Titan Shift plays. Search for Tomorrow. Eating Search for Tomorrow's, Rift Bolts, Lotus Blooms, Ancestral Visions. Have eaten all of those, I think, at one point or another with a Wasteland Strangler. Wasteland Strangler is sweet. It's probably one of my favorite cards to play in Modern, honestly. At some point, hang on, where's that? Oh yeah, there's the list. This tiny ass list that no one can read. Oh nope, scrolling through, man. Can we zoom? This fucking list. This thing, this pile of garbage, 5-0'd. It's probably really hard to read because it was really small when I screenshotted it or whatever. Oh yeah, you could process Greater Gargadon too. That's a thing that exists. I never even thought about that, honestly. But like, I want to do something with this deck at some point. Not anytime soon, because I don't want to buy all these fetch land. I guess they don't play that many fetches, but like, this deck just looks really fucking hilarious. Coco into like Wisp plus Strangler, or Coco into like Tide Hollow Strangler, or even like Tide Hollow Wisp, Fiend Hunter. This deck just looks so fucking funny. It's probably not very good, but it is amusing. I want to stream this at some point in the future and do something. It's like, it's just, I don't know what it is. It 5-0'd a league. It's just really, it looks really awful, but at some point I'm gonna jam this. This deck looks like a dumpster fire. Just so much sweet stuff going on, though. Like mono creature sideboard. E-Leap. I don't even know what the evolutionary leap is for. I guess like more gas against the control decks, but whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to show off that deck list because that just looks the best. Like the best thing I could ever be playing. So sometime in the future we'll get there. I don't know when, but I'm gonna play that probably on like a Tuesday meme day, whatever you want to call it. Tuesday's usually the day I play like whatever the fuck is going on. What is E-Leap? Evolutionary Leap. It's the 2-mana enchantment. Yeah, that's the one. Flip cards until you hit another creature. You sack a creature, pay a green. Flip cards from top of your deck until you hit another creature. Put it in your hand. Yes, fixed survival of the fittest, one would say. It's actually like they play it in Hardened Scales Affinity as well. Anyway, wow, is no one streaming Legacy? 0 people are streaming Legacy, huh? That's kind of surprising. All right, well, we'll check Modern, I guess. There's me streaming Modern. Oh, Brady MTG, I hosted him earlier. Is anyone streaming anything cool? Clarkland Ironworks, blah. Paper Modern, blah. Yeah. Host Brady MTG again. Looks like this guy, like, just kind of streams donation deck lists in Modern or whatever. Modern Red Eldrazi. Quote-unquote green Sun Zenith. Tree Folk Tribal. I don't even know. But not a lot of people seem to be streaming Magic tonight. Slow day. We'll go check his stuff out. Yeah, Merfolk's always traditionally had a pretty good Tron matchup. Especially when they were on, like, the 8Cs version. I wish they didn't play it. They weren't playing, like, the 4 of the 1-drop C in that deck, so you could call it 7 Cs. It sounds so much better than 8 Cs. But anyway, whatever. For another day. Anyway, is there anything? I had something I wanted to say. Thoughts on Bloodline Keeper? Someone's gonna have to tell me what Bloodline Keeper does. And by someone, I mean, I guess I'll Google it. Shut up, Dell. I need to figure out how to turn off those notifications. Still don't even know. Bloodline Keeper. This card better not be just horrible. This card's, like, kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think there are probably better options that exist. Bloodline Keeper's fucking... Yeah, I imagine this card is very unbeatable in draft. This card seems absurd. It's like a Gideon except a creature. And then sometimes it just flips and makes all the vampires you made 4/4s. And it still makes more vampires on the other side? What the... That card's absurd. I think there are probably better options in a format like Modern, though. Dies to Revolted Fatal Push, dies to Lightning Bolt. It's not really a card I want to be on. Play Tireless Tracker or something. Play Phyrexian Obliterator if you want to play Obliterator Rock. Play Thrun the Last Troll. Yeah, this card seems fucking bonkers in draft. Wish I had drafted Innistrad more. Or at all. I didn't play Magic until Gate Crash. Gate Trash. From 4-Tracker, alright. I still think, like, Thrun the Last Troll is probably better. I don't know what you're trying to beat with that, but Thrun seems pretty good with all, like, the... Although Thrun's pretty bad against blue-white, because they have Terminus. Don't tempt me on Obliterator. Hey, just throwing it out there. Obliterator's a card that exists. Just putting that one on the table. Do with that what you will. Anyway, so that's gonna wrap up the stream. I'm gonna try and think of the thing that I was supposed to say at the end of the stream because I'm completely blanking on it. But thank you all for coming by, hanging out today. Hope you had a good time. If you want to support the channel further, you can follow, subscribe, or donate. Follows are totally free and help you know I'm going live. Subscriptions get you sweet Thalia emote going on. And donations, I'd be more than happy to stream a Death and Taxes build through a league if you want to see it run. Thank you. Draven's Thong, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Other things you can do are subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitter. Both links are down below. I always post my streams after they're live onto YouTube, so if you ever miss a stream or you want to just consume more Death and Taxes content in some way, shape, or form, go check that out. Twitter is just, I post when I go live and stuff, so when I have... Oh, I remember! That's the thing that I was going to remember. Sometimes my schedule doesn't work out, and, like, I don't stream on days that I usually stream, and that includes this Friday. There's not going to be a stream this Friday, because we're gonna go get our cat, which is like we have to drive 3 hours to go to the adoption people to get the cat, and that's all actually on Saturday. But my parents are coming into town because they want to visit Kansas City with us, whatever. So no stream on Friday. Sorry, folks. We will be back on Monday. I should probably tweet that out and probably inform people in other masses, but that is that. Also, above my head somewhere, right over here. Since we hit 200 followers last week, maybe the week before, we will be streaming the Legacy Challenge again. I did that kind of at the start of the new Legacy format, and that went over really well. So as a celebration, as a thank you to all the followers out there, I'll be streaming the Legacy Challenge again. That'll be not this coming Sunday, but the one after that, 26th or something, whatever it says in the banner. So stick around for that, or not stick around, but come hang out for that. It was a lot of fun last time. Even though we like 2-5, we went literally 2-0 into 2-5, just the worst run ever. And that was like the coldest I've ever run with Death and Taxes in this meta. After that, it's like 3-2s, 4-1s, 5-0s all the way down the line. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out again. I've talked way too long. I'm watching the viewer count dwindle. I need to go host this guy quick. So anyway, goodbye. See you all on Monday then. No stream Friday. Bye bye.